Welcome back to E-Trends. Now, if you're just joining us, this is where I look at the business entertainment topics trending throughout the week. And of course, joining me is Nick Ndeda, who has been helping me so far with our conversation. We've talked about Tenet. We've also talked about Black Panther 2. And now we're going to move on to talk about a very, very exciting topic. We're talking about the Kenyan film that's now going to be launched on Netflix the end of this month called Poacher. Now, this is the first time Netflix will broadcast a film produced and shot in Kenya. Now, Poacher was produced by a Kenyan company in co-production with a British production company, directed by Tom Whitworth. Now, Poacher tells the story of a desperate farmer who finds himself in trouble after discovering the plot of a gang of poachers. The film was shot in Tsavo National Park over a week with a cast and crew of 30 people. It has won Best Short Film at the 8th Kalasha Awards, as well as received nomination for Best Director and Best Cinematographer, as well as Best Supporting Actor in a Film. Now, Nick, what do you think about this amazing milestone Kenyan film industry has made? What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, this has been a long time coming. Like from the moment we heard Netflix was interested in Africa, myself and a lot of actors, we've been waiting for an opportunity to just have a Kenyan thing get on Netflix. It's been cool having a couple of Kenyan actors in Netflix productions, like when Paulo Gola and Mumbi Maina were in Sense8. That was cool. But now, given the fact that Poacher is all Kenyan cast, I think this is a great moment, because now the world gets to see Kenyan actors in their element. You know, there's something about when you have people from a place just interacting in their own environment. I love the fact that it's not like 100% English. There is Kiswahili in it, and it's got such a great cast. I think I said this on my Instagram when I heard the news about it. I was like, I was glad that the actors who get to showcase Kenya are not just okay-ish actors. They're really good actors. Maina Olwanya is a great actor. Brian Ogola is a fantastic actor. Shivisi is dope. So this puts at a very, I'm glad that these are the guys who opened the gates for us. Because if you're having some of your finest people being showcased around the world, and you know, people, you never know who's watching. I always say this, you never know who is watching your stuff, which is why you must always give 100% whenever you're doing a project. Because now I'm sure if there's a big Hollywood or Nollywood or even a director from Germany or wherever, and they're like, I wonder what kind of acting they do over there in Kenya, and they check out Poacher on Netflix and they see that. They come here, and then now they are wowed by all the other people, because I mean, Poacher could only have a specific amount of people. The cast, it's based on the script, right? But when they come to the country and they see all this talent, it'll only open more doors for a lot more artists. So I'm like, finally, we are about to become international.
100%. I'm super excited.
My cat just dropped something in the kitchen.
It's okay. It's fine. I'm 100% excited about that as well. I feel like we've had Netflix, when he was interested in Africa, we've had films from South Africa, we've had films from Nigeria. It's about time we get a film from Kenya. Now, that this grand opening for the Kenyan film industries into online streaming platforms that are giants in the game mean we're doing something right? Are we finally doing something right as Kenyans?
We're definitely in the right direction. In fact, this is something that has really shocked me. This year, COVID-19 notwithstanding, there have been so many productions that are currently being done, as well as productions that are, you know, that were done last year. So now they're in the post-production phase and they're about to, like, you know, just premiere. So and the thing is, it's not just any work. It's really, really good work. So I think finally, I've been telling myself and telling people around that, finally people are going to put respect on the Kenyan film industry's name, because there's some amazing stuff coming out. There's a film called Uradi that's premiering in a week or 2 weeks time. Phenomenal. And the cast, the how it's been filmed, how it's been packaged, it looks excellent. So we're definitely in the right direction. What we just need, and I hate bringing it up, but yeah, a little bit more money and support from, you know, the corporates and the powers that be, imagine it goes such a long way. So I'm hoping that they jump on board. But it's a thing. I get it. When they see value in the product, then they will want to jump on it. And I feel like this year we're definitely churning out a lot of very, very compelling and good content that will make people want to invest back.
100%. Moving on, as a filmmaker yourself and seeing this amazing milestone we've made as Kenyans, or the Kenyan film industry as a whole, what are some of the things you're going to take home from this to apply in your own work? And hopefully, we don't know if we're going to see a Netflix film from Kenya by you.
Yeah. So a couple of things. I think I can burn them down into three. So the first thing, which for me, I feel as a filmmaker, let's try as much as possible to get out of Nairobi. By getting out of Nairobi, I mean filming in Nairobi. Not to say that Nairobi is not amazing. Nairobi is cool and it looks great on screen, but there are phenomenal locations. Like whenever people go on road trips, like Nairobi people especially, whenever you go on road trips to Naivasha or wherever, and you know during the drive you see such amazing scenic places, and you're like, yes, we need to film stuff and showcase stuff like this. The same way we're always wowed when we see like the Alps in movies, you know, like those skiing scenes with all the snow, and people are always so fascinated by it. We have such amazing landscapes that we need to take more advantage of. Other towns, places like, I feel like the coastal area is so underutilized in film. We need to make more films over there because that will be a cool thing. Number two, history. History, I think, is so important. Like, because when I was growing up, I used to watch a lot of films about American history, and so as a result, yeah, I know a lot about American and British history. You know, like those medieval films, the Queen type of films, and they're great because they're about the history of those places. We don't have films about Kenyan history. Like we need movies about the Mau Mau. We need movies about Dedan Kimathi. We need movies about 1905, like when they were building the railway from Kenya to Uganda, when the whites arrived, when the Indians came through. Like it would be great, not only because it would look cool, because it would look cool given the right budget and the right infrastructure, but also because history is important. We need to know. Some people don't read books. Some people sleep during history class, and most people wouldn't be bothered to Google this stuff. So why not make films about them? If it's entertaining and it's shot in a cool way, the way I know a lot of great Kenyan filmmakers can do, then we'll be able to archive Kenyan history, which is such a crucial thing. We cannot afford to lose it. So that to me is, that's a paramount thing. And then also, we need to be more bold. You know, I hate the way, okay, hate is a strong word. I don't hate. I dislike the fact that when it comes to filmmaking, people want to make deep things, you know, like, oh, it has to be about struggle. It has to be about poor family, rich. Those stories are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just we keep doing them. And if that's all you keep doing, people start to tune off. I'd like to see a silly film once or twice, like, you know, like a Kenyan version of Dude, Where's My Car? Have you ever watched Dude, Where's My Car?
Yes,
I
have.
It's a ridiculous film. It's stupid, but it's so funny. And, you know, because it's comedy. And I see that in plays. And at the Kenyan theaters, the plays are so outrageous, like in a good way. So funny. But when it comes to film, we always try to play it safe. But I know most of the reason is because with films, we're talking about very big budgets.
Yes.
So, you know, you're like, hey, I don't want to mess up. These people have given me so much money, and then I make a film about a person who's looking for his car, and the whole time he just had his car keys. You know, it can be a problem, but let's be more daring. And I feel like we're becoming that. There's a film on YouTube, a Kenyan film called Checkmate, that is really, it's very daring in its execution and thinking. I like that. There's another one called, I think it's Gatarashaine. I don't think I pronounced that right, but it's very cool. Like, I like out of the box type of thinking, and we should embrace more of that because we clearly are that kind of people.
That's very true. I think daring, at the end of the day, can bring you the success you're looking for as a filmmaker when you least expect it. Well, Nick, that brings us to the end of our conversation. Thank you so much for making time to join me on eTrends today. I really appreciate that, and I had a lot of fun. Hope you did yourself.
Thank you very much. It was very cool. My cat says hello. He's over here. Hey, James.
Hi, Kat. Well, Nick, thank you once again. Maybe we'll plan something for you next time. Now, guys, we are having e-calendar next up with Tasha Agunda. We'll see you guys after that.